welcome in. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. We have 38 total orders from this weekend going out, not including Whatnot sales, because we did have a Whatnot show on Saturday, but 38 total orders from eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So we're going to get those shipped out. We're going to answer some questions and hang out and, do all the normal stuff that we do in the morning. Really good sales. Almost all those, 31 of those are from eBay. I have 3 Mercari and 4 Poshmark sales. So I just got another offer on Poshmark. I just had a sale on Poshmark right before this live too. What's up, Raphael? Hey, you're live. What's up, Teach? Damn. Good morning, Lily. Lily's first. Lily wins. Good morning. Titans won. I know. Titans won. Kept the Jags from good. This is a beautiful weekend, guys. This was a beautiful weekend. We not only, if we lost that game, we would have won because we would have got a better draft pick. But we said, screw getting a better draft pick. Let's just get the Jags out of the playoffs. And that's what we did. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Colts are not in the playoffs. It's just the Texans. Texans are probably going to go out first round. So, yeah, it's not a losing season for me. It's a winning season. What's up, Dilly? Posh has been kicking off for me. Yeah, the Poshmark this morning. I just got another offer. I can't check it because I'm on my phone, but yeah. Good morning. Jags, Dolphins, and Eagles fraudulent. Oh yeah, the Eagles. Wow, the Eagles got obliterated. They're pretty injured. But I knew this was going to happen to the Eagles because most of their good players dipped off the team after last year. So yeah, they all got paid. I would like to thank the Titans for helping my Steelers. Well, you're welcome. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. That's all I gotta say. Posh has been killing eBay for me. Poshmark has been slow. I got 31 sales this weekend for Poshmark, and I got 4 on 31 on eBay, 4 on Poshmark. So obviously eBay's still kicking butt for me, but I'm considering dropping Mercari. But the problem is every time I consider dropping Mercari, then I have a couple of good Mercari sales, and then I'm like, do I drop Mercari? That's the thing. How about play by the Saints? Oh, the last play of the game, yeah. Saw your team won yesterday. I knew you'd be in a good mood today. Thank you. That was the last game of the year. That's a good way to end the season, just on a win. So, yeah. The Derrick Henry speech was like, he's obviously going to go to a different team. He's not going to retire. He'll go to a different team, and he'll get a ring. That's what he deserves. He needs to go somewhere where he can get a ring. That's all I gotta say. He deserves a ring. That guy put the team absolutely on his back for the last few years. So. He deserves to go to a contender that's gonna make it. How long did it take you until you made your first sale as a reseller? I started making sales right away because I started listing stuff around my house that had really, really good sell-through rates. So I didn't have consistently good sales. I had one sale here, and the next week I'd have another sale until I started building up my inventory. But it took me a while to get there. So let's go sports ball. What is Kayla calls basketball shooty hoops too. She's like, you gonna go play some shooty hoops? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Appreciate you guys hopping in. We got some orders to ship out. We're going to start with Poshmark first. Poshmark first, then Mercari, and then we're going to do eBay after that. I am going to hold one Mercari sale, so I guess I'll show them off right now. And that's going to be these Kobe's right here. I don't know if Kayla put these in the spreadsheet. I don't think she did. These Kobe's sold on Mercari, I think, for just over $100. She forgot to put them in the spreadsheet, but these I picked up at Plato's Closet for, I think, $25 bucks recently in one of my videos, and these sold already for over 100. But I'm gonna make a video packing these up, so that's why we're not gonna do it on live today. I'll make a little vid on that. Yeah, I have the other pair of Kobe's has a bunch of likes on it on all platforms, so I'm sure those will sell pretty quick. Those were the ones that weren't on clearance. The ones that were on clearance still haven't sold. All right, first up is this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. This literally just sold right before the live. Sold this on Poshmark for $22. I paid $7.13 for this in a bulk buy, so I made a profit of $10.47 centaroonies. This is going to go into a Tyvek envelope because it's a Poshmark sale. All Poshmark sales go in Tyvek envelopes because you get them for free and you have to ship priority. Found pinholes in a used Ralph Lauren shirt. No, if it's just a plain Ralph Lauren shirt, I would probably just chuck it or redonate it if you want to. Good morning, Beverly. Beverly's over on Facebook. Appreciate you hanging out. By the way, it looks like the internet fixed itself, so we should be good, hopefully. What would you say is the best? eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari? eBay. This weekend I had 31 eBay sales. The other 2 I had 4 and 3. So clearly eBay is still king. And everything that I've sold today was listed on all 3 platforms. So it all had an even chance to sell. It just sold on eBay. It sold on eBay. I was wondering where do you get your Nike shoes? I think I meant get your Nike shoes. The ones new in box, I get them from Finish Line. Finish Line locally to me normally gets a restock of Dunks like every single week, and that's where we go to get our giveaways. And it's going to turn into a JD Sports here, I think, pretty soon. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren sale. Remember, Ralph Lauren doesn't sell. Don't pick up Ralph Lauren. It doesn't sell. What's up, Joel? This is a Ralph Lauren Blake denim shirt. I literally just listed this thing like 2 days ago, and it already sold for $36. I paid $8 for this in a bulk buy locally. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $20.80. Always look out for these denim shirts, even if they have distressing on them. I literally put distressed in the title, and it's still sold because people like the distressed look on these. So even if they're distressed, pick them up. They'll sell. What do you ship in eBay or whatnot? Right now we're shipping eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I've already shipped out all my whatnot orders. I did that yesterday while I was watching the Titans destroy the Jags. So all those have been shipped. Question, what does insurance, how does the insurance work on UPS? If you have an issue, I believe you file a claim, and if your claim fits within the insurance parameters, they will mail you a check, I believe is what happens, but you have to file a claim. I've never actually had to do that, not once. So pretty sure Jax won. No, they lost, and they got obliterated, and now they're not even in the playoffs, all because of us. Where do you buy your shoes in book? What do you mean? Where do you buy your shoes in book? In bulk? I think it meant in bulk. I don't buy shoes in bulk, unless it's locally through a guy that I do bulk buys off of. How many hours do you work a week? If you include reselling and social media, I probably put in like 60 to 70 hours a week. But that's with social media. If it was just reselling, I'd probably only work 40 hours or less, to be honest. What is your profit margin on eBay and Poshmark? Good question. Last year, I'll do last year's numbers because I'm still learning how to do Jason's spreadsheet for this year. How do I do profit margin? My ROI last year was 84%. 84% on the year. That's also with whatnot sales in there as well. So I hope that answers your question. That 2023 spreadsheet coming in handy. I was thinking of a college game. No, not college. We're talking about the big boys. We're talking about the big boys. Next up, we got a pair of Ralph Lauren pants. Pick these up also in a bulk buy for $8. They sold for $30 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $16 in profit. These are going to go again into a tie-back envelope. What's up, Beverly? Watching over on YouTube now. These are also going to tie-back envelope again because it's a Poshmark sale. With Poshmark sales, all labels are going to be priority mail shipping. So you might as well use the free stuff. Do you know where's the woman in the gallery? What does that mean? Live shopping. Did you learn did you learn this on your own? Man, these questions this morning. Did I learn business on my own? Maybe that's what you're asking. Yes, I learned how to do this on my own. I didn't take a course or anything like that. Where do you buy your shipping supplies? Link in my bio. If you go to the products we use on a daily basis, that'll take you to our on storefront where we have all of our supplies. I also, if you're interested in getting these poly mailers, why can't I think this morning? If you're interested in these as well, I have a I'm not sponsored, but I'm affiliated with GyroPack, and I have a 10% off code link in my bio as well. You can get them on Amazon, get them through GyroPack. GyroPack will actually be cheaper than Amazon. Yeah, the bag I use is free with USPS. If you're talking about the white bag, that's free at USPS.com. All you have to do is just create an account. You can order as many as you would like, and USPS will drop them off at your front door. All right, next up we got some Mercari sales going out, right? No, I have one more Poshmark sale. One more Poshmark sale. This is a Peter Millar, but it's a Seminole Golf Club logo on the front, right there. Peter Millar Seminole Golf Club logo. This did have a small stain on it, so I had to list it a little bit lower than I wanted to. It sold for $40. I paid $10.24. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $21.76 on this. What's up? What's good? What number, please? Just look for the Tyvek envelope on USPS.com. There's only one called Tyvek. It should be on the front page of the free supplies. How often are you going to give updates reaching your goal? Good question. I'm actually going to make a video here soon. I actually have all the footage ready to go. I just got to learn how to. I used to edit my YouTube videos on my phone, and now I'm going to start editing on a computer. And I'm looking for a good software for editing YouTube videos on the computer. So if anybody knows one, I know there's an Adobe one that I might go with, that I think a lot of the resellers who make content do. But if anybody knows any like really good editing softwares that are semi easy to learn, feel free to drop them in the chat so I can grab them. Because I personally don't know, and I'm gonna have to learn it from scratch. So Final Cut Pro, I've heard Final Cut Pro is good too. The Apple one is great. Yeah, you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. I don't really like that one for editing though. Do you want to pay for it or free? I'll pay for it. I don't care. It's a business. It's a business expense, so I'll just pay for it. See Resolve is what I'm using right now as we speak. Okay, I've heard that one too. Joel, DM me that, and I'll probably look into that because I've heard that one too. I've heard a lot of people use the Adobe one, but I looked at a video on it and it looks very in depth, which I don't mind learning, but that's just going to be another step I have to do at night is figure out how to use that stuff. So, what's up, Deb? All right, now on to some Mercari sales. First up is this fat face sweater. Good brand to be on the lookout for. These always sell really fast. I sold this for $32 on Mercari. I paid $10.70. Unfortunately, Mercari shipping, I never make as much as I make on other platforms. So I made a profit of $7.87. This is another reason why I'm probably going to drop Mercari. What's your least favorite thing to sell? It's shoes for me. For me, to sell, I love selling everything, but listing, I hate listing shoes. I'm right there with you, Courtney. What brand is it? It's called Fat Face. It's called Fat Face. It's pretty easy to spot because you're like, what the heck? When you see the tag, you're like, who would name something this? But yeah. This is going to slide into a padded flat rate envelope. What up, Bobby? What's Bobby? Joel, I said hello and you missed it. Aw. Maybe he ignored you on purpose because he knows the Jags lost yesterday. I feel like shoes are the easiest to list. They're just annoying, okay? They are easy to list. I just never, I don't know. Everybody says that, and then when I list shoes, when I get around to it, I'll be like, all right, this is not too bad, but I have a pile of shoes ready to be listed that I just don't get around to. So, what's up, Bob? All right, that one is shipped. It went padded flat rate because it's going far away. It's like almost 2 pounds. It's cheaper to ship padded than any other service. Next up, we got some Public Rec pants. Public Rec is a really good brand. We actually have a pair of these in our Whatnot show, I believe on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. We're starting out the 130K to 130-day challenge tomorrow, and all the items for that show are already loaded with photos. That's how quick we got that up, super fast. So go check it out. And I think we have Public Rec pants in that auction. If not, they'll be coming pretty soon. I got these off Whatnot for $22.47. They sold for $36, so I made a profit of $1.67. I know that doesn't seem good, but I was supporting somebody. I think this might have been Joel's that I bought off of, these Public Rec pants. But I was supporting another person in the community. I don't care what these sell for. I'm just looking to help somebody out and buy some stuff on their show. So I think these were Joel's. I'm pretty sure they were. But if not, I bought these off somebody else on Whatnot. So $1.67 profit. I made my money back. Are they sweatpants? Yes, they are sweatpants. They're blue, and I think they're a size 36. I think. I do not like listing shoes. I know, me either. I'm glad we're all in the same boat on this one. What is your best-selling site, eBay, Posh, or which? Best-selling site out of eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari would be eBay, by far. When it comes to my best-selling site overall, it's going to be Whatnot this year, obviously, because that's where we're trying to sell most of our stuff for the 130K to 130-day challenge. So, obviously, that's probably going to be our best-selling site this year. If we're able. By the way, when we do 130K, to make that money, we're probably going to have to sell $200,000 worth of stuff. So, obviously, if I can do that in 130 days, that's going to be my best-selling platform for this year. Did you say no more Mercari? Possibly. I already stopped listening to it. I can always cross-list those items very easily. I'm going to play it by ear. The next next couple weeks, it just sold something else. Next couple weeks, I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to stop listing on Mercari. If sales are still good, then I'm going to stop listing on Mercari completely, because I don't really think there's a point to list on Mercari after that. Next up, these are Levi's jeans. I paid $6.95. I bought these from Tokyo for $6.95. They sold for $27 after fee. Shipping cost you guys like a profit of $10.30. I had numerous issues with them. What, Mercari? Maybe Ethan can do consignment on shoes, and then we can send him. So I'm actually looking for somebody that can consign shoes with me. If somebody has a shoe plug, and they want to sell their shoes very fast, and they have good brands, I will consign. I'm looking for a shoe consigner because I'd love to have shoes on my shows. I'm actually thinking about hitting up all the Play-Dohs in my area. Yeah, and I'm already looking at shoes in thrift stores because I'd love to bring shoes. Like, I'd love to bring up those Kobe's to one of my shows. I think they'd be really good. So yeah, if anybody has a bunch of shoes that they don't want to list that are really good, like Hoka's, On Clouds, Nikes, Adidas, stuff like that, and you just want to ship them to me and have me offload them on Whatnot, 70-30 splits. All you have to do is ship them to me. That's it. What's your favorite platform to sell on Whatnot? Because it's live. It's like right now. It's live. I get to hang out with my people, and we get to sell some stuff, and we have some fun. Tomorrow night, by the way, we're doing the buyer appreciation giveaway is choose your Kuji. I'm gonna have a bunch of these. You guys won't be able to see it on YouTube, but I'm gonna have a bunch of those. 6 of them, I think, in total, for you guys to choose from. So whoever wins the buyer appreciation will be able to choose their Kuji. So come out tomorrow. 75 auctions. They're all loaded up right now. Do you recommend cross-listing in 2024? Yes, I still cross-list. I'm still going to list to Poshmark, from eBay to Poshmark, but Mercari just didn't do good last year. It was 5.6% of my sales. Do I think it's worth it to cross-list to Mercari? For 5.6% of my sales, I don't think so. All right, let's ship some eBay orders. We have 31 in total. I think I'm only going to ship 30 on this live though, because I forgot to grab a Carhartt. So I thought Poshmark had bad shipping prices. No, Poshmark is good. You can load up 5 pounds worth of stuff and only pay $8 for that. So, what women's jeans sell best on Whatnot? Good American. What are some other, like, Rock Revivals will do good. Sometimes Miss Me's do okay. Judy Blues do really good. Yes, Mother Jeans do good. We ran a pair of Mother Jeans that went for, I think, almost $100. It just, like, the higher end, well-known jeans will always do better. All right, let's get some of these suits out of the way. First up, this is a Ralph Lauren, just basic blazer. I picked this up for $8 in a bulk buy. I really didn't want it, but the guy was like, please take it. I think I technically only paid $4 for it, but I spread the cost against all my bulk buy. This one sold for $19 plus shipping. It's like a $10 profit. Not the best, but I had to buy it. He forced me to buy it. Your buddy Surfs just got off? No. Surfs just got off? What, he was shipping this morning? Did you tell him about the Colts? He probably got off because he saw me on. He saw that the Titans were on, and he just dipped. Man, all that trash talk the whole year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. Man, that sucks. I feel bad for that guy. So I feel bad for Trisha too. She talked a lot of smack all year, and then her Jags didn't make the playoffs. We're all sitting in the same spot. Isn't that crazy how that works? Is this the real Wayne? No, this is the fake Wayne. Surfs might have just been on Facebook and YouTube. Sometimes he does that. He does Facebook and YouTube. You have tutorials on how to get started. I don't have like a straight through tutorial. There's plenty of them on YouTube though if you want to go watch them. I don't have one yet. I might make one in the future, but if you want to get started, sell items in your house, sloth. Go through and start looking through your closets, looking through your junk drawers, and sell that stuff first before you ever go out and buy stuff from a thrift store or garage sale. And then after you make a cool $1,000, because that's probably what you have in your house, then you take that money and go to thrift stores and garage sales. Depending on where you live, garage sales usually have better prices, but I like to go to the thrift stores. Thank you for Tennessee getting Pittsburgh to the playoffs. Let's go. You're welcome, Pittsburgh fans. Even though we're not really friends, we're never really friends. It's a pretty good rivalry we have, but you're welcome. Yeah, I know Derek is gone. That's gonna suck, but he deserves to go to a good team. Do you go live shopping on specific days of the week? Wednesdays. Typically on Wednesdays is when we do our live thrifting. So make sure you follow. If you're not following on Wednesdays, that's the fun day where we get to buy some stuff live. Ooh, I sold a Ralph Lauren polo that sold for $24.99 that I paid $4.28 for it. Let's go. Good sales this morning already. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren corduroy sport jacket. Picked this up for $8, also in a bulk buy. This one sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Really good one. The corduroy Ralph Lauren blazers typically are always a pickup as long as they're $10 or under, because they'll always sell for right around $50. So really, really good sale. This is probably going to go priority mail. I saw Blake Ralph Lauren yesterday for $23. I paid $2 at a garage sale. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you sold it. I think that's what you said. You saw Blake Ralph Lauren yesterday for $23. I think you meant sold. What's up, Central Illinois? Belinda says good morning. What's up, Belinda? Appreciate the rose. All right, this is gonna go. Yeah, sold. I got you. Wait, Angel with a bow. This is gonna go into a priority mail envelope because it's going to South Carolina. So it's only $7.20 to ship in one of these bad boys. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Free packaging materials. What's the easiest way to cross list from eBay to Whatnot? I currently use Flip. Okay, so Stony. There is an easy way to do it, but you have to cross list your stuff to Poshmark first. Whatnot has integration where you can pull all of your Poshmark listings into Whatnot, but you can't do that with eBay listings yet. I think they're working on trying to do that with eBay. So you'll have to cross list to Poshmark first and then cross list to Whatnot. Otherwise, you have to do it all by hand. Sent you a DM. How do we mail stuff to you? Address. Nancy, what you have to do is I'll check my DMs. I have to approve of your items first. We don't just take stuff. We have to approve it first to see if your items are good enough, because if they're not, then I have to have you pay to ship them back. So I'll look at your DMs. What I want you to do is work on a list right now of what you have and photos of what you have. Also, bigger sizes sell better on Whatnot. A lot of people are sending me good stuff, but they're sending me in like small, extra smalls and smalls, especially in women's sizes. Those do not do good on Whatnot, no matter what the brand is. So if you can do this for me, larges and bigger always will sell better on Whatnot. So if you're looking to consign, try to get bigger sizes and good brands. Yeah, those are always the best on Whatnot. I feel like the KWay guys were with me the other day. I found 3 Johnny Was shirts. Let's go. By the way, we have 2 brand new with tag Johnny Was items in our show tonight, or tomorrow night. Brand new with tags over on Whatnot. Brand new Johnny Was. One has like a $380 retail too. Do you wash? Yeah, I wash you, Scott. Do you list everything and buy it now on eBay? Everything's buy it now, best offer. I can't fit my left happy place in a small. Oh. Jimmy, by the way, you guys beat the Jimmy, how does it feel to be the last game of the season we won? How does that feel? Trisha and Surfs can't talk about that because they both lost and now they're out of the playoffs. But how do you feel today, Jimmy? That's what I want to know. Destroying the Eagles. That must feel really, really good. Brooks Brothers paid $6.96 for this one. Everybody says Brooks Brothers doesn't sell. On my last video, everybody's like, why did you pick up those Brooks Brothers? Brooks Brothers doesn't sell. This one sold. Very, very fast, by the way. $6.96, and this one sold for $22.99 plus shipping. $22.99 plus shipping. Rude? What do you mean rude? I felt like it was the only victory of the season for me. I know, that's what I felt like too. I was like, now I have a smile on my face. Jimmy, I know you're walking around today with a smile on your face. You're just like, die Eagles die. That's all you keep saying all day. I know it is. I feel it. Nice rivalry game, winning the last game of the season. Beating the Jags was very, very good. Keeping them out of the playoffs, very good. I'm only buying Kayla dinner when I come down with scraps. Oh, I'll wear my Derrick Henry jersey, and then I'll cry the whole time. Stop. Oh, sorry, Deb. Deb, I hate to break it to you. If you're an Eagles fan, I would be really, really worried because you guys are going to make the playoffs, but you might be a first-round exit. Might be bad for you guys because the Eagles are not looking too good. Bricked up on week 18. How the good football gods intended. Yeah. Jimmy, we finished with the same record too. Oh man. Alright, enough football talk. Everybody's like, I'm tired of football. I don't care. We won yesterday. I gotta talk about it. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren shirt. Remember, Ralph Lauren doesn't sell. Everybody in my videos says Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, so that means you don't pick it up. But I pick it up and I flip it because it sells for me. So this is a Ralph Lauren 2XL long sleeve shirt. Where is it? Did I skip past it? Oh, there it is right there. Ralph Lauren 2XL classic fit, just a blue plaid shirt. It does have the colored logo on the front. Right there, you can see it. Little colored logo. Paid $4.28 for this. This one sold super fast for $22.99 plus shipping. Remember, Ralph Lauren doesn't sell though. Everybody on my videos are like, don't pick it up. You're not making enough profit. This is a $13-ish profit, and it sold in like 3 days. What's up, the mongoose? Do you have trouble with items not arriving in California? No, I just have I have problems with the buyers in California offering too low on my items. Have you know the brand Sitka? Joel, do you watch my videos? Joel, I don't think you watch my videos. Okay, I have a Sitka video. Yeah, I know the brand Sitka. I picked it up like 6 months ago. I hardly ever find it though, and you probably found it. That's what you're probably about to say, or it's in your Whatnot show. I remember you showed that video. I think I watched it on your Instagram. So if you guys know the brand Sitka, you should go over and follow Joel. Pretty good resells on Whatnot because he has a Sitka piece in his show. Sitka in his show, literally selling like the best stuff. Joel is listening, and I like it. Joel is putting up all of his good stuff. Even though he doesn't have a super strong following yet, he's going to get there because he's running good items. He's not running the junk in his eBay store that's not selling. Yeah. Sitka and QE are awesome. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, Jared, but that is a good brand too. Picked up Sitka shirt yesterday. Nice. Sitka shirts, Sitka anything sells well. Jackets, all that. They will always sell. They will always sell. Kayla knows me too well. I do. Joel's stuff is always good. Yes, you guys should all go follow Joel. Next up, this was just listed, and this sold super fast. I listed it yesterday, and it sold yesterday. This is a Peter Millar featherweight polo. The featherweights are harder to find, so they always sell super fast for me. I paid $10.70. I don't mind paying up for something like this because I know how fast it's going to sell. Sold for $25 plus shipping, again, in 1 day. So that's like a $12-ish profit, and in one singular day listing and selling. So Peter Millar featherweight, and this is what the tag looks like up close. Just says featherweight on it, and obviously by the name of it you should know that it's super lightweight. Time to go to the post office. Have Austin Day. Appreciate you, Jared. Appreciate you stopping in. Where do you sell? I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Whatnot. eBay, Posh, Mercari, and Whatnot. This is gonna ship for 5 ounces. That's how lightweight it is. Picked up in Augusta National Golf Club hat the other day. Masters gear, getting ready for Master season. Yes, I would list that. Probably, if you're not going to list it right away, wait till like next month and list it. It should do really well. Master stuff always flies like that time of year. What about vintage, especially coats? Nancy, I don't pick up too much vintage items, but if I have like if I know like a brand, like for example like sports gear and stuff like that, if I find like a vintage starter jacket, of course I'll pick that up. But I don't pick up much vintage. What's up, Lorenzo? Dropping the heart me. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, you handsome fella. Just did my first Whatnot yesterday. See why you enjoy it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's better. Appreciate the glasses. Those are funky. It's a lot of fun on Whatnot. Once you build a following, it's even more fun. You get to hang out with all your people and sell some stuff. Next up, this is a Ralph Lauren shirt. Another one that sold really fast. I paid $8 for this one. This is more of an older label, plain, just funky pattern. I didn't list this one too high. It sold for $18 plus shipping. I actually had a buyer reach out to me and ask if they could do 20, or no, if they could do 16, and I said I'll meet you at 18 because I had it listed at 20. So we met in the middle. Sold. I think I just listed this like 2 or 3 days ago, I believe. Do you pick up all down coats? Depending on the brand. I won't pick up everything down because not everything down will sell. How's everyone? What's up, Erlen? Appreciate the roses. What do you say about people who say that you're stealing affordable clothes? What do you say to people who say that you're stealing affordable clothes from low-income folks? I say those people have never been to a thrift store probably in the last like 15 years of their life, because what they don't understand is the thrift store I walk into, that's one thrift store out of probably 30 to 40 thrift stores in my area, and there's probably 20 to 30,000 articles of clothing just in that one thrift store alone. So if you count up all the thrift stores in the area, there's so much excess that doesn't get sold because it's just impossible to sell it all. Plus, that same thrift store probably has 20 to 30,000 pieces in the back that they have to bring out. So just imagine all that clothing has to sell. Also, I find it funny that the argument is you're taking away from low-income people because they need, the key word there is need, that clothing. If somebody needed a shirt, if I needed a shirt, and I walked into a thrift store, I wouldn't go straight to the Patagonia shirts. I would grab a shirt that fit me appropriately, and I would buy it at a low price. Most of the time when you go to thrift stores, Patagonia shirts are listed high. So if you need clothing, you're not going to go for that one Patagonia shirt that's priced at $25 in the thrift store. You're going to go for that George shirt that's priced at $2 because you need clothing. But no, there's so much excess out there that most of the stuff goes unsold. For example, those people who talk about thrift stores, they probably never have been to the bins before. The Goodwill bins is literally the excess that Goodwill couldn't process or have already processed that didn't sell, that they're selling for like $1.25 a pound, and all that stuff that doesn't sell either goes to landfill or goes to third world countries. And there's literally tons of clothing every day that go through those places. So those people that complain about what we do, they just don't know. They're just complaining just to complain on the internet, because that's what people do. They like to complain. Most ends up in landfill, yes. Most of the clothing you get will end up in a landfill. But if you ever talk to the people that complain, you're like, when's the last time you went to a thrift store? You actually been to a thrift store. And they're like, I don't go to thrift stores. I'm like, okay, so you don't really know what you're talking about. You're just assuming, because that's what you do on the internet. You assume a lot. Can you tell I've had this argument with a lot of people before? I'm like a pro at that argument. I'm a pro at it. I have a trouble writing descriptions and titles, especially when I'm buying used. I can't always find the same item when I search. Any suggestions? So Deborah, the easiest way to do that, you'll get in a routine of not having to look up everything. But for example, this carbon to cobalt shirt, how I would list this, and it's probably like exactly what my title says, is carbon to cobalt men's XL, blue plaid long sleeve button front shirt, cotton, if I have room for cotton to throw in there too. But that's how you would list it. You just describe your item: carbon to cobalt men's XL, blue plaid long sleeve button front cotton shirt. That's how you would list it. Just try to give as many keywords as you possibly can. Speaking of this carbon to cobalt, I picked this thing up for, hold on, I gotta find it. Where the hell is it? There it is. Picked this up for $7.46. It sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Really good sale. You know what they say about assuming? It's an ass out of you and me. People saying you're clickbait. I know, people, it's okay. They obviously don't hop in my lives and see that I'm clearly selling a bunch of stuff. Especially that cat girl that's in my live. See that Sunrise Listings girls? Somebody ban her. Get her out of here. Please and thank you. Just kidding. Don't. Well, actually, if you want to, you can. Actually, she's modded, right? Damn it. You can't ban her. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Just going to go into a tieback envelope again. If you need some poly mailers, I have a discount code linked in my bio for Gyro Packs. They're really good. This is exactly what they look like. Quality mailers. Super cheap. Super affordable. And get that discount code. And it does support the channel whenever you use affiliates. By the way, all the affiliates, it says it on the top of my link tree, but people are giving me flack for that. All my affiliate links support the channel. So yes, I do get a kickback if you use any of those links. I thought that was common knowledge, but a lot of people don't understand that. So I'll just throw that out there. All those links support the channel. So if you ever want to buy something, go through my links. It does help out, and it does give you a discount on all those too. Am I lagging? Damn it! Don't lag. How do you get into this? You start selling items in your house. Start selling items in your house. Listing on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, all that good stuff. Any recommendation for portable lights for photos? I don't use any portable lights except for ring lights, but I do have a photo box linked in my bio. I have a photo box linked in my bio. Appreciate you, Scott. So if you're interested in a photo box to take with you, it's not super heavy, but that's the one that I use. Now, how do you get into this was the question. Oh, how did I get into this? Oh, what I want you to do is go to the Nashville Flippers on YouTube and watch their podcast, because I explain how I get into this. I want you to go support them. In the first 5 minutes, I explain how I got into reselling. What's your eBay shop name? It's linked in my bio. Linked in my bio. It's I think it's just K-Way Shop. Why do you use a ring light? I use a ring light just for this. So at night when it's dark in here, I have a ring light. But typically, I don't use ring light for photos. Nashville Flippers, yes. Ray over at the Nashville Flippers did the first review with me. Don't watch the second one. Watch the first one. Really good guys over there. All right, this is a Mizzen shirt. Picked this up for $8 in a bulk buy. It sold for $22.49 plus shipping. I think I have a Mizzen shirt on Tuesday's show. If not, it'll be on Thursday's show. Nashville Flippers. Just go to Nashville Flippers on YouTube. just type in K-Way Shop into their search, and I think I'll pop up. Just don't watch the most recent one. Watch the one from like a year ago when I said the Titans were going to make the playoffs. Yeah, I say that at the end of the podcast, and clearly they didn't make the playoffs. Yep, Nashville Flippers. They also have a TikTok, too, if you want to go follow them there. But they interview a bunch of resellers in the community, and I was interviewed now 2 times on their podcast. Does eBay prepaid gift cards protect sellers? eBay prepaid gift cards protect sellers? I don't think so. I don't know I don't know what you're aiming for in that question. I've never had that question before. So, where are you out of them in Florida? Have you ever dropped a UPS package off the post office? What happens? Good question. I actually know what happens, Steven, because I used to work at the post office. So what the post office does, if they ever get UPS packages, they have a specific spot in the post office to move those UPS packages every day. Every day or every other day, a UPS driver, appreciate that, will come to the post office. Typically, it's like every other day, I believe, and they'll gather all of those packages and also drop off packages that were dropped off to the UPS to the correct location. And they also scan the packages that are going SurePost, I believe, that are at the post office. So every couple days, UPS will grab those packages, but you won't get the delivery or pickup scan until UPS comes to that office. So yeah, when at the office I worked at, there was a specific location where all the UPS packages sat, because people make that mistake all the time. What was your best month in sales? Good question. Hold on. Last year, my best month in sales was probably November. Yeah, November, I did $34K in sales, $34,297.09. And October was my second best month. The reason December wasn't as good when it normally should have been is because I took 2 weeks off of Whatnot at the end of the year. So if I would have done those 2 weeks, December would have been my best month in sales. But yeah, I took some time off. We took some time off at the end of the year to relax, because we're getting ready for the 130K to 130-day challenge, which starts on Tuesday. So make sure you come out to the Whatnot show on Tuesday. Next up, this is Ralph Lauren. This is Black Label Ralph Lauren pants. Black Label are always worth more. Picked up these for $13.38. These sold for $72 plus shipping. $72 plus ship. I use Poshmark. Can you explain where I use the post office free packaging? When you can use the post office free packaging on any Poshmark order, and you can use flat rate or regular packaging. They don't care. But yeah, and you order from USPS.com. Free packaging material from USPS.com. This is going to go padded flat rate. eBay took 50% of my money. Do you have any advice on how to fix that? You mean like for a return or something, Carolyn? I need more details. I can't answer that question because I don't know what happened. No problem, Jennifer. Appreciate the question. eBay took 50% of your money. Most likely it was for a return. I'm irritated because I dropped off packages this morning. All but one is tracking. That's over 3 hours. It might be stuck in the scanner. Sometimes that happens. No, altogether for 2023. eBay took 50% of your money in 2023. eBay's fees are not 50%. So your promoted listings, you're promoting your stuff at like 20+%. You must be almost 30%. eBay shouldn't take 50% of your cut unless you have promoted. Yeah, you must be promoting at eBay suggested rate, which is not smart. Promote everything at 3 to 5%. Somewhere between 2 to 5%. Somewhere between 2 to 5. But if you're promoting any more than that, you're giving it all to eBay. Yeah, they suggest you give them all your money. Don't do that. That's bad. Next up, we got an Ariat shirt. This is a men's 2XL Ariat shirt. Picked this up for $6.96. It sold within 1 month for $25 plus shipping. Visconti Black used to be a good pickup. I don't really pick them up anymore unless they're new with tags, and they're cheap. They're kind of like a Robert Graham-esque shirt. But they're like below Bugatti almost. So I don't really pick them up. 10 ounces is what this is going to ship out for. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. This is the live where I can help answer questions while I'm getting shipping done. You guys can learn a little bit. I do these lives pretty much every single morning. We're also going to be doing shipping lives for Whatnot too. So if you guys never seen Whatnot sales shipped, we're going to start doing those as soon as we start up our challenge. I'll probably start the first one of those on Friday. Because on Tuesday, we're not going to do it on Wednesday because obviously we're going to be out sourcing on Wednesday. So I need to get better at tracking sales here, then you need a spreadsheet. Fun fact, I have a beautiful spreadsheet. It's Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. With my discount code, you get 10% off, I believe. And yeah, that spreadsheet's amazing. That's the one I'm literally reading all my numbers off of right now. Keeps up with your sales. Also, if you're a creator and you make content, you can keep up with all the money that's coming in from your content. It's a really, really good spreadsheet. So if you need one for 2024, everybody should have a spreadsheet keeping up with their sales. How often do you go out thrifting? We're going to go out thrifting 2 to 3 times a week now that we're doing Whatnot. What was your sales in June and July? Thrift Daddy. Let's go. I like these questions. See, this is what happens when you use a spreadsheet and you know your numbers. You can just go into the month and you can go to June, and I can tell you in June I sold $18,758.16 on 628 units sold. And then July is when we started ramping up Whatnot. I did $27,503.14 in sales, and we sold 894 units. So as you can see, from June to July, we went from 628 units to 894 units. That 200 item jump really jumped up our sales, but that's when we started digging deep into Whatnot, right around that time of year. Oh, just on eBay? Ooh, okay. Hold on. 2023. Can I do this for eBay? I think I can, right? Platforms? eBay. June and July, eBay, we did $8,024.16 on 219 units sold. July, we went down on eBay. Those numbers don't correlate because we stopped listing so much on eBay and we started focusing on Whatnot. So we did $6,490 in sales on 166 units sold. That year, those 2 months on Whatnot, we went from $5,793 in sales to $17,773 in sales. So we stopped focusing on eBay, started focusing on Whatnot, made a big adjustment in our business. That's all because I use a spreadsheet. I can answer those questions instantly. Your video is a bit blurry. I apologize. I'm going to reach out to my my internet provider today and fix it. How many items do you list today? Last year we were doing 30 per day. Now we're trying to do 10 to 15 per day. Next up is a pair of Vince pants. Picked these up for $7.47 at Goodwill, and they sold for $20 plus shipping. I'm planning on doing this in Toronto. Do you think it's a good idea? Yes, I think it's a good idea to resell anywhere where you are. Should I put Taylor Swift in the title of Kansas City Chiefs pullover? Sure. Might as well. I mean, the Swifties are going crazy right now. Best-selling platform, eBay, Whatnot, Poshmark, etc. Whatnot by far. Last year, Whatnot beat eBay, and we didn't sell on Whatnot for the first 2 months of the year. And we really didn't get used to Whatnot until halfway through the year. If you wanted to sell costume jewelry, what would be your advice? I've never sold costume jewelry, but I think it does pretty good on eBay. Somebody in my chat can probably help out with that. Any shortcuts in listing items on multiple platforms? Use a cross lister. I have one linked in my bio. It's called List Perfectly. Maybe a TikTok issue. No, it's over on Facebook and YouTube. Day 8, let's go. Do you like Mercari? Not really. I think I might stop listing on Mercari here shortly. Over 2K just selling small Tay merch pile. Nice. Selling small stuff and getting some items sold and some money in your pocket. I like it. You use Depop? I don't use Depop. I have a Old Taylor, Kansas City, starting bid at 500. Holy cow! Big bank or small local bank for business bank account? I use a credit union, the local credit union. Next up, we got a Peter Millar polo. Orders waiting. Oh, what happened? Peter Millar polo. Picked this one up for $10.26. It sold for $25 plus shipping. It just has a little logo on the front. This logo was actually okay. It didn't hurt the value too much. Found Jinko. Nice. I've never found Jinko jeans ever. I'm tired of Mercari making these people lower and lower. Yeah, that's the problem with Mercari. Is they've trained their buyers to offer you as low as they possibly can. Any advice to find out what happens to shipment that never tracked with the post office? Unfortunately, if it never tracked, there's nothing you can really do. That's why I always suggest getting your mailman to scan it in as soon as he picks it up, which I know sometimes can be difficult, or go to the post office, drop it off, and have them scan it. If you use the kiosk, by the way, the kiosk does not count as a pickup scan. You have to get it scanned in by a physical person. It says it at the bottom. There's a disclaimer that says this does not count as a pickup scan. So Make sure you get a person at the post office to scan it. Of course, if you want to skip the line, you want to be fast, you can use those kiosks, but they do not count as a delivery or pickup scan. Next up, we got a North Face shirt. Pick this up. This has been listed for a long time. Paid $803. I just took an offer of $23 to move it. I don't know why this took so long to sell because it was a good size too, but just got it to move. Just got auto posher. My sales jumped. Let's go. Auto posher for the win. You guys don't want to do any of your delisting and relisting. You want something to send out offers for you on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, and share your Poshmark closet all in one. Use auto posher. Auto posher is the goat. Auto posher is the goat. I'm out of paddeds. Also, I find Poshmark so hard with always sharing the closet. That's why I use auto posher. I never have to share my closet. I haven't shared my closet in over 6-7 months because auto posher has been doing it for me. Garage sales, I don't do garage sales, no. I do not do garage sales. Even though I live in Florida, I know that sounds crazy, but I just get so much from thrift stores. There's no need to go to garage sales. What's up, Surfs? I just started AP in December. My sales have jumped too. Let's go. Let's go. I love to hear it. Your sales will go up. It takes about a month to refresh your whole store, but once you get your store refreshed, you'll see really, really good sales. Do I need to set up an eBay store or just do regular listings? Have about 200 items to list. If you have 200 to list, you probably won't need a store for a little bit because eBay gives you 250 listings for free. So no need to get a store. What are fast moving sizes? Big sizes always sell better. Does auto posher share when your device is closed? Yes. You set up the parameters and then you X out of the tab. You set up all your parameters on the browser. So it's a web-based service. You set it all up and then you can set it and forget it. I haven't changed my settings on auto posher for probably 6 to 7 months, and it's just been sharing ever since then. I haven't changed it at all. So you don't have to keep it open. It's not like I know there's bot services that you have to keep open. You have to tell it what to do. Auto posher, you set it and forget it. That's the best way to do it. Next up, we got a Peter Millar shirt. I gotta find it really quick. Did I ship that? I already shipped that, didn't I? Oh, did I ship the wrong shirt? I bet you I did. Hang on, chat. I don't know where this is. Hold on. Where did I think I shipped the Peter Millar shirt instead of the Ariat shirt. I do this all the time too. I always mess this up. Rookie mistake, I know. I think you have a store. You could. I think you have to have a store. No, you can add a custom SKU without a store, from what I understand. All right, let me find this shirt. There it is, right there. Ends in 933. 933. There it is. Here we go. This is probably the Ariat shirt. So I'll just swap these two out. Luckily, they're both the same size and they're both the same weight. Top seller on eBay, but slow sales, way more Poshmark. Weird. That is weird. I typically get more sales on eBay than I do on Poshmark. Alright, let's try this again. This one goes in here. So let me reprint this label. Shipping labels, right? Reprint. Sorry, chat. Trying to fix my mistake. I think you're gonna have to make. I think you're gonna make the 130K before the deadline. I believe in you guys. I appreciate that. My math says we probably will too, but we're actually gonna try to do it in 90 days. But I thought 90 days might be a little too crazy, so that's why we did. And plus, 130K in 130 days has a little bit more of a ring to it. So we're gonna shoot for 90 days, but we'll try to hit it in less time. Or we're going to shoot for 130 days. We'll try to hit it in less time. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Back. Is that profit or gross? So to do 130K in profit, we're going to have to do about 200K in sales. So yeah, it's going to be a long, hard task. Wow, that was bad. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Ah, my eBay froze. Come on, eBay. All right, I'll gotta wait a second for eBay to catch up. You know what brand? Wind and Rain? No, I don't know the brand Wind and Rain. Never picked it up. What the hell happened to eBay? It's like not doing anything. All right, let's do this. Boom, boom. It's literally not letting me click on anything. Did I mess something up? Why am I not able to click on anything? This is strange. Any idea? I think I hit a button. I hit a button. Here, let me close out these windows really quick. Let me minimize them. I don't know what I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working now. I had to close out of the windows for some reason. That was weird. I was like, what the heck? I didn't do it, I swear. Are you outside? I'm inside. I am inside. Sitting in my chair in my office. All right, so this Ariat shirt, what a morning. $6.96. This one sold for $25. I shipped a Peter Millar shirt. That's the one I shipped before. Let's see what this weighs. Any idea why they called Ethan Banks the tripod in college? No? Why did they call him the tripod in college? Do I even want to know why they call him the tripod in college? What? Where are you getting this, Big Sweaty? The walls look like a tent. Oh no, that's a light box behind me. It's a light box. This is going south. Yeah, I know. This is not good. This is not good. Oh man. This is good. This is good stuff. That's what she said. I want to know. Well, DM Big Sweaty Milk Muppets. He'll give you the scoop on that one. He said long and hard. eBay didn't like the hard comment. Yeah, they didn't like that at all. They just took it right off. I need some paddeds. Hey Kayla, can you grab me some paddeds from out in the garage? I'm out of paddeds over here. Thank you. Thank you. LL Bean, this is an LL Bean chamois shirt. It did have a small spot on it, so typically these sell really well. But because it had that stain on it, we paid $4.28. This one sold for $12.75 plus shipping. Again, these are like $25 sales, but because it had a stain on it, I listed it really low. You're the assistant, not the queen. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is over £1, by the way. So I have to ship it. Padded flat rate. Perfect timing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You wash before you ship. We wash items with stains or bad smells. This is karma for dissing Trisha and Surf's team. They diss my team all the time, okay? I don't want to hear that. They diss my team all the time. How do you feel about drop shipping, affiliate marketing? How do you feel about drop shipping? I think most of the people that promote drop shipping are making more money off promoting drop shipping than they are actually drop shipping. Because the margins on drop shipping are super small. So if you guys don't know what drop shipping is, it's basically taking a product and selling it to a customer and you never have control of the product. You're basically just literally buying it off one site and shipping it to the customer, and they pay you a premium to do that. They could go on Amazon and buy it, but instead you sell it on your own website for like a 50-cent markup. That's typically what the margins are on drop shipping. There's not really much money to be made. And the people that are making money are like making the money because they're advertising how easy it is and how much money you can make. I have $1 million in sales, but they'll never tell you how much profit they made off that $1 million in sales, because if they did, they'd be like, I only made 50K in profit, which is great, but to get to that point takes you a long time. So they're making all their money off of their courses and all that stuff. That's how they make their money. Something like this, I literally don't have a course. I teach how to do this for free. I do these lives every single day, because doing something like this, you can actually make money doing. But that requires work. You got to actually go to thrift stores. You actually got to list your product. You can't just sell a product that's listed on one website and just ship it on another website. So I would rather focus on something like this. What's up, Tina? I've sold to a few dropshippers. Yeah, there are dropshippers too that buy on eBay and they ship overseas. That's a little different of a drop shipping than the drop shipping I'm talking about too, because that is providing a service more than you're technically drop shipping, right? You're providing a service to somebody. This one right here is a Peter Millar pair of pants. These are Peter Millar collection pants. I picked these up for $8 and they sold for $50 plus shipping. How many items you say on average you're listing per day? Last year was like 30 items 5 days a week. This year it's going to be about 10 to 15 items per day, 5 to 7 days per week. Yeah, those are the people, and I love selling to those people, Joel, because you know you're never going to see that product again. What do you have to do with my tuition for your classes? Scott, don't tell people about that. This is supposed to be a secret between me and you, okay? I told you that was part of the clause in our contract, that you can't talk about it. See, I'm above standard on eBay, 233 items. How do I become top rated? I think there's a few parameters. Just type in on Google top rated seller on eBay, and you got to fit those parameters on eBay to become top rated. I really don't know what all of them are. I think it has to do with your shipping time, has to do with your cancellation rate, has to do with your seller resolution level, like how much percent you have where you didn't resolve a problem with your buyer. All that applies to being top rated. There's a bunch of stuff, so just go read it. Just type in top rated seller on Google. I already answered that. Junior selling, what do you use to track cost and sales? I use a spreadsheet. It's Jason's spreadsheet. I have it linked in my bio. He's another reseller in the community, and he made an awesome spreadsheet. He made a new one for 2024 that's updated with all kinds of other information, but that's a spreadsheet I use to track all my sales. Everything is tracked on that spreadsheet. Next up, we got a pair of jeans. Yep, these are a pair of jeans. These are a pair of 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. I picked these up for $16.05, and they sold for $62.99 plus shipping. I picked these up a while ago. I think I bought these at the Nordstrom Rack event like last year. They just took forever to sell, but I'm okay with it because I made a really good profit on those. Appreciate the info. Appreciate you being here. You buy a new spreadsheet every year. You can carry over the same spreadsheet if you want, but every year he does add new stuff to the spreadsheet to make it better for resellers. This year he added quite a bit of new stuff, like Whatnot portion of your spreadsheet, so you don't have to mix up your numbers on Whatnot and your other platforms. There's a couple other things he added, but it's skipping my mind right now. But no, you can make a copy of it and use it year after year if you want to. And it's only a one-time charge, by the way. So I think it's like $40, but you only have to pay it once, and then I have a discount code in my bio. But yeah, you can use the same spreadsheet over. But most likely next year you're going to want to buy his new one because he's going to add some new stuff to it. Who does the spreadsheet? Jason Hayes. Jason, his name on here is Jason. I think it's jason.hayes or jason.m.hayes. I think is what it is. But he's also a reseller here on TikTok. And he made a reseller spreadsheet. It's really good. When you carry over, make sure you change the headings to the new year. Yes, 100%. What I would do is as soon as you get it, if you want to be able to carry it over year after year, is I would just make a copy of it immediately and then just name that copy in your spreadsheet as 2024 spreadsheet copy. And then every year you just copy the same spreadsheet over and over again. And then you copy that one, make it 2025. Copy that one, make it 2026, so on and so forth. But at least you have a blank one to copy and you don't have to go through and edit all that information out. Jason is live also. Oh, he's live right now. Nice. He's live right now. He's probably shipping out his orders. But go buy a spreadsheet. If you need a spreadsheet, his spreadsheet is the best. And it is linked in my bio. Next up, we got a pair of Big Star jeans. These things have been listed forever. I'm glad to see these gone. This is one of my oldest items listed. Paid $5.99 for these at Salvation Army probably 2 years ago, and they finally sold for $20. I'm glad to see these go. As soon as I got that offer on them, I was like, and I think I had these listed super high for like $35. Like, why are these listed so high? But yeah, they're gone. Never have to see them again. And if this person tries to return them, I'm probably just going to give them a refund and say keep them because I don't want to see them again. What's up, Arizona Flag Company? How much do you have to make to turn it into W-2? I'll tell you this. Any profit you make, you're supposed to claim on your taxes. I know a lot of people are like, I only sold 19,000, so I'm not going to get a form this year, so I don't have to claim it on my taxes. That's false information. You're supposed to claim all profit on your taxes. Whether you decide to do that or not, that's up to you, but I claim all profit on my taxes. So, just because you don't get the form in the mail does not mean you just don't have to claim anything. You rock. Appreciate the info. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Hold on, let's see a question. I live in Texas. Ground Advantage is always cheaper than shipping USPS packages. Yes, I live in Florida, so if I ship to like the other coast, like California area, typically it's gonna be cheaper to ship padded flat rate than it will be. That for example was gonna be $9.17 to ship Ground Advantage. That's why I threw it in a padded flat rate. And flat rate would have been cheaper, but I always use padded because I like them better. Next up, we got a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants. I love picking these up because they sell really well. Paid $4.28 for these. These sold for $21 plus shipping. Buyer was all in for $40 on these. And they're going to California. So to ship these Ground Advantage, it's going to cost me $11.43. So I'm obviously going to ship these padded flat rate for $8.30. When you first started, how much did you try to do each month? Tam, when I first started, I didn't really care what I did every month. I just tried to build it because I was taking everything I was making and putting it back into the business. I never took a profit for like the first 2 years of building this business, and that's what I suggest everybody to do. If you have a full-time job, to make your full-time income, but then use eBay and Poshmark or Mercari and roll that money back into it, and that's how you grow it into something big really fast. But I just try to make as many sales as possible. But again, I didn't take any money out, so if I didn't make any money for the month, and I didn't make any money for like the first 2 years because I rolled everything back in, I didn't really care. It was more about fun for me. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it was like almost like a video game. Like every day I would see more sales come in, and I'd be like, cool, let's list some more stuff. Let's get some more sales, so on and so forth. Is there minimum amount to know if you need to claim taxes? Is there a minimum amount to know if you need to claim taxes? What I would say, if you need some tax advice, talk to a tax professional. I am not a tax professional, but again, I claim all profit. Do you buy used stuff and sell? Yes, I buy used and new stuff. Pre-owned, new. What brand of pants you just sold? Polo Ralph Lauren. Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants. Pick them up this time of year, they fly. Obviously, if you pick them up in summertime, people aren't really wearing warm items like that, so they'll sit for a while. Next up, we got an Eileen Fisher. This is just a simple little Eileen Fisher shirt, but this one's, it's a linen shirt. Pick this up for $4.28. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. Is it still fun for you? Does it look like I'm having fun, Scott? Scott, don't answer that question. I know how you're going to answer that question. Of course it's still fun for me. I'd rather be doing this than clocking in the post office right now. Just imagine it's a Monday. Those guys are probably like double their mail volume today. The supervisors are all over them telling them that they need to hurry up and get back because Johnny has to go home sick today because he's not feeling good, so you got to take care of Johnny's route, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, I'd rather be doing than doing that, that's for sure. I'm always wondering if I'm on the right track or falling behind. Tam, not falling behind. You can never fall behind. Tam, the biggest thing is to not compare yourself to others. That is the biggest thing. Work at your own pace. Do what you need to pay your bills. As long as your bills are paid, you're having fun doing it, then you're successful. But don't compare yourself to others. That's where you get into that falling behind phrase at the end, because you're comparing yourself to other people. Did you apply for the LLC? Not yet. I heard about that new LLC rule, so I didn't do it last year. Will I do it this year? I don't know. When you first started, did you start with one specific item? Yes. And that's the specific item. I started with polos first, and then I did men's jeans second. And then I learned the long sleeve shirts, and then I started learning the pants, and then recently I just started learning the suits. That was a good question. I always suggest learning one section first before you move on to another. Next up, this is a Free People. It is a wool blend sweater for $10.70. It's sold for $30 over on eBay. I'm going to see how I'm going to ship this out depending on where it's going. How do you handle persistent lowball offers? You persistently counter high. That's how I handle them. It's going to be 2 pounds. I might have to go Ground Advantage because I don't know if this is going to fit into a padded. We'll get it to fit. Any women's blazers are good sellers. I haven't listed a women's blazer. Maybe one this year, so I'm not the person to ask about that. Why have you chosen not to do a LLC? I don't know. I don't really think it's needed right now. All right, we're gonna get this to fit. Start. I need a label maker and a scale. You don't technically need a label maker; you just need a printer. But scale is needed, yes, because you need to weigh your items. Unless you're gonna ship them all flat rate, but then you're gonna lose money. So, yes, you need a scale and some kind of printer. Remember, people, when it has crazy inventory available to him, your mileage may vary. Yes, 100%. I have good thrift stores in my area. Good thrift stores. I really compare myself to others, but I use a couple of you guys to motivate me to deal. That's good. That's the way to do it right there. Would you pick up Ralph Lauren Black Label suits for Black Label suits? You're probably looking at the Ralph Lauren ones. The Ralph Lauren ones aren't true Black Labels. It just have to be Ralph Lauren Black Labels. And if so, that's a really good suit to pick up, and yes, I would. Do you do yard sales? No, I don't do any yard sales. I typically only do thrift stores because those are so good in my area that I don't really need to do yard sales. But I live in Florida, and yes, there are some really good yard sales here. But I typically just do thrift stores. Here, I got it to fit, chat. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Look at that burrito. Boom. 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 Almost done with ores. What about Black Label and Green Label? Green Label's not the good label. Black Label and Purple Label are the best Ralph Laurens to pick up. Well, not the best. Double RL is a really good one to pick up too. But yeah, Black Label and Purple Label are really good. Next up, we got a pair of Wrangler George Strait jeans. I only pick these up if these are super cheap, but they sell really fast. So this is Wrangler George Strait. That line does really well, especially in shirts, jeans, all that good stuff. Pick these up for $4.82. They sold for $23 plus shipping. I have the post office scan my shipments and print the labels for me. You can do that, yeah. I don't do that. My post office guy comes to my front door and scans all mine in at the front door. It also saves me from having to go to the post office every single day. But yeah, you can go to the post office and do that, but you are wasting a lot of time by doing that, by standing in line every single day. I could imagine like during the holiday time when like the lines were probably out the door and you're sitting there waiting like 20 minutes to get packages scanned in. I don't ever do that. Mailman just scans them in for me. I compare myself to K-Way Daily. He pushes me to double his sales. That's so sweet of you, Surfs. Surfs, I motivate you. Surfs, motivate me too. You motivate me. I was going to say something about the Colts, but I can't think of anything funny. So to start, I can go to the post office. Yes, you can go to the post office, but don't print your labels at the post office. Do not buy your postage at the post office. Buy your postage online. If you are selling on another site, not on eBay, and you need cheap postage, go to pirateship.com. Create an account on pirateship.com. You'll get way better rates on pirateship.com than you will at the post office. The bromance is real. He likes me more. He likes me more. By the way, Surf's had a really good show yesterday. If you guys weren't following him on Whatnot, he did a really good lady show. He had some good stuff too. This is a Vineyard Vines. It's a men's small Vineyard Vines shirt. Picked this up for $6.42. It's sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Columbia sales motivate me. Buried, I would say Columbia, but you're gonna record this. You're waiting for me to say it. I'm not gonna be tricked into this anymore. By the way, Buried said that pre-owned Columbia sells well. I'm still waiting on him to sell a pre-owned Columbia. He's over here selling brand new Tag Columbias, thinking that's what he said. That's not what you said, Buried. You said pre-owned Columbia. I'm waiting for it. He dropped the price of it yesterday too to try to get it to sell. He's trying to make that thing sell. He's like, I need this to sell. It's not selling. I only sell new tags. No, you said your video clearly stated pre-owned Columbia. Go to the thrift stores and buy Columbia between $3 to $7, and they sell it quickly for $20 to $25 plus shipping. That is exactly what you said. It already sold. Bull crap. It's bull crap. Buried, you can't buy it on a side account either. That doesn't count. Would you list shorts now or store for closer to summer? So I will say this: if you guys shop in your area, you're picking up like 10 to 15 items per week. List all your stuff. The thing is, we're picking up like hundreds of items every week. So we're listing the stuff that it's currently selling, and we're holding the stuff that sells during the summertime till the summertime. But if you don't pick up a lot of stuff like us, list your stuff all year round. Don't wait for it. I bought new Columbia for $4 Bell Outlet clearance. Yeah, there's Columbia all over the place. All over the place. Eli Cattleman is a good brand. Used to sell really well. It kind of took a hit. Doesn't sell as well anymore. Here's a really weird one that sold rather quickly, actually. This is a Quaker Factory ugly Christmas sweater. It has like angels all over it. I thought it was going to sell before Christmas. It's been listed for about 2 months, but it sold. Paid $4 for it. It sold for $34.99 plus shipping. Yeah, it's got like angel buttons. I don't know if you can see that, like a little angel button. Weird, but it sold. So I'll take it. It's going to Virginia for 1 pound, 7 ounces. It's probably going to go ground advantage. Yep, $7.85 ground advantage. QVC brand, yeah. But this was like one of those like really ugly looking Christmas sweaters, so I think that's why it did good. Yeah, I'll show this. I'm worried those buttons are going to break. Do I add some padding on here? I think it'll be right. Got Carhartt cargo shorts for 44. Gonna list now. Let's go. Let's go. I sold a few pre-owned Columbia. Don't say that, guys. We all are in agreement that Columbia doesn't sell. Okay, all of us are in agreement Columbia doesn't sell. You sell any All Saints? I do. I sold All Saints on our last Whatnot show, and I just listed some over the weekend. You run promotions on eBay? I list everything. I list everything on eBay with a promoted listings I list everything promoted listings at 5%. Good morning. When you sell on eBay, do you post buy it now or auction? Everything's buy it now, best offer. I sell plenty of Columbia. No, Columbia doesn't sell, guys. Remember that. He just recorded this, and now it's going to be on his next video. So I want all ad revenue made from that video buried sent to me via cash. Okay. Next up, we got Columbia Golf. Columbia Golf sells for $4.20, or picked up for $4.28, sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Nike Golf. Did I say Columbia Golf? I meant Nike Golf. Stupid Columbia. Stupid Columbia. Who pinned that? Barry, did you pin that comment? Who pinned it? Yep, Barry pinned that comment. Oh, wait, you're being... No, I'm being honest. Oh, man. Next up. Oh, that one's shipping out for 9 ounces. I was late to the joke. It's not a joke. Columbia doesn't sell. And he just recorded that, too. Damn it. I need to stop saying that. By the way, somebody blocked me on... I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody blocked me on TikTok because of that video. They didn't realize that me and Barry are messing around with each other. And they literally blocked me. Fragile, fragile people. My Columbia is still sitting. I thought everybody knew that was a joke, but I guess some people are very fragile. I reached out to him. He said he didn't. Well, if I type in his name on TikTok, I'm blocked. I can't see his profile, so therefore I'm blocked. It's pretty easy to tell. Sad. Anyways, Beyond Yoga. Picked this up for $6.42. It sold for $26.99 plus shipping. Yeah, you can tell him I know how TikTok works. Any Suit Supply is a pickup? Yes, Suit Supply, pretty much everything is a pickup. The shirts are not selling as well as they used to, but the suits will always sell really well. Sometimes the suits can go for like a couple $100s, and typically thrift stores will think they're like a they'll think they're not as good of a brand as they are, so they'll price them low. So always look out for Suit Supply suits, especially silk or linen. The linen ones can go for crazy money. I have one listed right now. I'm waiting for it to sell, but they go for good money. Columbia suits, yes, pick up all Columbia suits. Does Columbia even make suits? All Columbia suits are a pickup at the right price. Blazers also, yes. Suits and blazers, yep. When I say suits, I mean the same thing. It's like suits and blazers. Does all Beyond Yoga sell well? Some do. We pick up ones with crazy patterns in them, but the basic, like, solid color ones we typically pass on unless there's something special about them. Does Columbia even make blazers? Barry's the expert. Barry, does Columbia make blazers? Can you tell me? We gotta ask Barry, the Columbia guy. Barry, the Columbia guy. Pure wool, Suit Supply, those are still good, but the linen and the silk ones will always do better, obviously, because they're linen and silk. This is a Bowden swimsuit. Why this sold this time of year, I have no clue. We listed this in the summertime. $6.42. This one sold for $20.69 plus shipping. It's like a full, like, one-piece bathing suit. Do you sell bidets? I know somebody would buy one if I had one for sale. Where'd you get your printer? I have one linked in my bio. All the products we use on a regular basis are linked in my bio. Does your wife have a TikTok? Yes, she does. Kay the Book Nerd. And when we do our live thrifts, typically I'm doing a live thrift and she's doing a live thrift at the same time. She's in the women's section, I'm in the men's section. So can somebody please write her name down in the chat and pin it for me? And then everybody needs to go follow my wife's TikTok, Kay the Book Nerd. Somebody's going to write it in 5 seconds, and then the other person's going to pin it, because I have the best mods. Especially Amy, who's here right now. Amy, can you write Kayla's handle and pin it for me? What's up, Amy? Welcome in. There she is right there. Boom. Thank you. That's my wife's channel. Everybody go follow her. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, she also has a Facebook. I don't know if does she have YouTube? She might have YouTube too. Kay the Book Nerd over there as well. What's up, Liv? Yeah, swimsuits for cruises. I believe that. This is going to Wisconsin. So somebody in Wisconsin is probably going on a cruise, because I know nobody in Wisconsin is swimming right now. Their pools are frozen. 100%. So they aren't swimming unless they're swimming in their own bathtub. I can't pin because I'm not a mod. Scott, are you not a mod for real? Hold on. Add moderator. Boom. Couldn't add moderator. I have 30 mods. Okay, I have to clean out my mods. I'll make you a mod, Scott. Don't worry. I got a couple that I can clean out and get rid of. Yeah, in the gym. Okay, yeah, maybe they're swimming in their gym. That's true. Did I forget a pair? Oh, I did forget. There's a pair of Good American jeans. I'll find them. They're out after this live. They're in here somewhere. All right, last sale. This is a huge women's extra small All Saints. Speaking of All Saints, somebody said, did I sell All Saints? I sold the All Saints. Picked this up for $6. This one sold for $40.49 plus shipping. This is a wool blend, like full jacket. It's like crazy, or sweater. It's crew neck sweater thing. This is probably gonna go. I might have to throw this in a box. I don't have a box. This is going to Connecticut. I might have to ship this after the live because I don't have a box for this. It's gonna have to go ground advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ship this, but it's not gonna fit in a bag. And I doubt I have a box over there anywhere. Just like a small. That one might work. Yeah, that one actually will work. I'll cut this down. All right, mom to the rescue. We got a box right here. So we're gonna cut this box down because this isn't gonna be too big for this. So this will be easier to ship. So let's cut a box down on live. You guys ready? Wow, is it freezing? Here, box resizer. You take this thing in, you stick it down in there, and you resize your box. Just run this along the edges. Okay, and then we're just going to cut the edges, fold this down, and it'll be ready to ship out. Bought some Yeezys at a thrift I haven't been able to sell. Just make sure they're authentic. That might be why you're not able to sell them, because they might not be authentic and everybody knows it. Your sister did one this morning just with a pair of scissors. Yeah, I typically did it with just a pair of scissors, but then Roots bought this for me because they saw me resizing with just my blade and a scissors, and they said, you need a box resizer, so they bought one for me. So now I use it. But I wouldn't have used it if somebody didn't buy it for me. I just use scissors, like Kat does. By the way, I need a new blade on this thing. This thing is dull. There we go. How many sales do you average a day? So if you're just talking eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, it's like 12 sales per day. But if you throw a whatnot in there, as soon as you throw a whatnot in there, my average sales is probably going to jump up to like 50 per day. Once we start doing whatnots 5 days a week, you got to think 5 days a week, I'm going to sell 75 items guaranteed. And then when we start doing 100 auctions on our whatnot shows, that's probably going to jump up to about 100 sales per day on average. Because with whatnot, pretty much everything we list, we sell. What's your inventory numbers wise? Right now I have over 2,000 items listed. I have over 2,000 items listed. I gotta do it like this. 2,200 items listed. My user I brought from K-Way sold in 3 days. Let's go. Those were authentic. I know those were authentic for sure. Nice. Treasure vintage. How much did you make off those? People slept on those. I don't know why. Those were a good pair too. They were an older pair, like an older style, which always does really good. Do you require immediate payment for buy it now? Yes, I do. I do immediate payment for buy it now. All right, so this is 2 pounds, 3 ounces, and it is 12 by 8 by 6. 12 by 8 by 6. Susan, appreciate the roses. I wore them for a few months. Oh, you bought an older pair. Okay, you bought one off one of our other auctions. I thought you meant one of the recent auctions. Shipping for $10.03. Prices are all over the map on eBay. So I have some Jordans I found. They seem real but rare. Prices all over the place on eBay. If they're rare, I'd list them high. And make sure you check in the sizes too, because if you have like a size 10 and there's no other size 10s available, I would list those high, because if somebody's looking for those Jordans and their size, they probably will pay more for them if you have the size that's not available. What about Free People? Does it all sell? Not all Free People will sell, but Free People's a good brand to be on the lookout for. Yes. All right, I just covered up my old label with this label. That one shipped. Now we have one more order to ship, and then we're done. We're done, chat. We're done. Gatorade Air Green Air Jordans. I think 1985. Yours is from 1985. DM me those. I might be interested in buying them from you. A pair of Jordans from 1985. I'd like to have a pair of Jordans from 1985. Can you throw me the bubble wrap? I think it's to your left. People think you're in a tent. Okay, they can think that. I'm out in my backyard in a tent. That's where I have my computer set up. Thank you. Computer setups in a tent out in the backyard. In the vault, yeah. He's camping. Yeah, I'm camping. This does kind of like I'm camping. Now that I look at it. Over here on YouTube and Facebook, they're like, what are they talking about? I can see everything over here. I just hit the Style Encore clearance with tax-free, scored 6 Robert Grant. Style Encore. What is Style Encore? How come I've never heard of that? He's off the grid in the woods, yeah. Yep. I'm actually right next to a thrift store. I'm camping out right next to a thrift store right now, so that way I'm first in line. As soon as we're done with this, I'll be first in line. This is how I get all those good finds. All those people that complain about me taking everything, you're right, because I'm always outside the thrift store. I have a portable setup where I just go from thrift store to thrift store. I ship out all the orders while I'm outside. It's actually nice I have this setup. It's like Plato's Closet. I don't think we have one of those here. Same chain. It's like Plato's, but better. I wonder if we have one of those here. Style Encore. Style Encore. We do have one. There's one in Brandon. I might have to make a trip out here. Where is this located? Hold on. I got to figure out where this is located. Style Encore. How far out is it? Ooh. I might have to go there on Wednesday just to see what it's about. Thank you for the idea. Cell towers do wonders. Yes. I'm hooked up to a cell tower. Oh, last sale it was a train. You can hear it's moving around a little bit in there. Train, we paid $3.25 for this. It sold for $15 plus shipping. It is going to go into a play bag. It's 50% off clearance right now. Ooh. I don't know if I can make it out there. It's like an hour and 15-minute drive for me. But when we go on Wednesday to Red, White, and Blue, we might make a trip out there. In a couple weeks, 90% off. Okay. Appreciate you, Carrie. I might have to go out there. I'll make a video. I'll put it on YouTube. When we go out there, whatever we find, if they have good shoes and stuff at good prices, that might actually be where I get my shoes from. Tennessee, miss those thrift stores. But you're in Tennessee. Tennessee is a good place to be at. I love Tennessee. We have Clothes Mentor, same, an older crowd. Okay. I've been to Uptown Cheapskate when I was in Tennessee. We don't have those here, but those can be pretty good too. All right, the train just goes right in like this and ships out for 8 ounces. I've never had an issue shipping a train like that. You just put some bubble wrap around it, ship it in a poly bag, you're good to go. There's a loose piece in there, you can hear it, but I think it's actually a weight that's on the inside of the train that's like loose. Authenticity guarantee advice. Make sure your item's authentic, and then it ships to eBay authenticity guarantee. You get a free label. You ship it to them. It's got to go FedEx usually, and then they authenticate it and they ship it to the buyer. That's all the advice I have on that. Just hit Closed Mentor when they did a $2 sale. I didn't even know Closed Mentor existed. Uptown is awesome. We don't have one here. Yeah, we don't have one here either. It's like Plato's Closet basically too, but they typically have good stuff. But I will say the Uptown Cheapskate that we went to, the prices were pretty high. Pretty high. So you do that after you make the sale? Do what? I bought some Yeezy shoes. Still not able to sell. Maybe you had them priced too high. I don't know. We have Uptown. Price is way higher than Plato's. Yeah, that's what I noticed when I was there too. Send for authentication. Yes, you do that after you make the sale. You send it to the Authenticity Guarantee Center. They have, I think, 2 in the U.S., maybe 1. I don't remember. And then they ship it to the customer after they authenticate it. If it's not authenticated, it gets sent back to you. Found all the brand new RL. Nice. You can find some crazy stuff at Plato's and those places. By the way, if you guys didn't know, TJ Maxx and Marshalls is doing their yellow tag event. So if you have a TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you might want to swing by there today or tomorrow. Probably today will be the last day where all the really good stuff is left. So TJ Maxx yellow tag clearance event is happening right now. Go check it out if you have one near you. And if you just want to shop for yourself, it's a really good way to shop like really good brands for cheap, or mid brands for cheap. So you can get a bunch of like good stuff. You can also buy stuff for Christmas gifts. That's a good time to start buying Christmas gifts because a lot of that stuff is like $5, $10, $15. Tiger Woods Nike golf gear about to skyrocket after his split announcement. Nice. I have some listed. What's up, Aaron? My dad found 10 pairs of RL new tags in a week at Uptown for $25 a piece. That's insane. How do you sell toys? I don't sell toys, but yes, they are profitable. There are some people that make a full-time income just selling toys. All right, guys, I'm going to head off because I got to load up Thursday and Friday's Whatnot show. That's my goal today, is get both of those shows completely loaded up. Tuesday's show is already loaded. We loaded that yesterday. Mom came in and took pictures. She killed it. She took all the pictures before I even woke up. Everything was loaded. So go check it out. Tuesday's show is already loaded. We have some crazy stuff for that show. We're also doing a Choose Your Kuji as the buyer appreciation giveaway. So if you haven't signed up, sign up through the link in my bio. Go get your $15. Come out to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's going to be the kickoff show for the 130K to 130-day challenge. So make sure you come out. And yeah, I should have a YouTube video coming out later this week. I just got to figure out how I'm going to edit it on my computer. So I'm going to talk to some people about that, figure out what program I'm going to use. And I'll have a video coming out today, a short form piece of content. So make sure you like, do all that good stuff on it, comment, and hashtag Columbia doesn't sell. That's all you have to say on that video. That's all I want to see. Hashtag Columbia doesn't sell over and over again. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.